I'm Shaz. And I just made like a video a while ago today. It was a Dr. Seuss book, but I'm not doing a Dr. Seuss book right now. I want to give a shout out to you, everyone who watches my videos, every single freaking person, everybody. So if you're wondering, why is a water bottle here? Well, it's I'm just using it as a mic. Okay. So and I don't know why, but my voice sounds clear now. Okay. So I'm not be wrapping no Dr. Seuss book video right now. Today it's a very delicate book. The Penguin of the Ella Grand. Okay. This copy was actually given. It was given from me. It was given for me. If you can't see it, I'll just read it to you. You see this words? I'll show it to you. You see that? It says for a Shaz, heart emoji, it says, Dr. Kevin. If you guys don't know who's Dr. Kevin, it's basically my my school's principal's name. Okay, and it says from animals with servants and exemplary friendship. So my mom gave me this book. She works at my school, so someone must give this to her. So let's read it. Let's waste no time. Every morning, Seal Joel drank his coffee, took a walk and swim in the warm water of Prova in Brazil. Then one day in May, he heard children shouting, "Seal Ja rushed!" over where were gathered. A penguin! A little penguin lay on the beach covered with black goo. It could barely move. Seal Joel carried the exhausted bird home. He tried to rinse away the thick oil, but the water ran off the silk stuck together feathers. The penguin heart beat wildly. Sujal tried dish soap. He pretentedly washed each feather. It worked. So his book, victory went. Seal Junior's grandson asked about the diadem. He was trying to say a penguin. And the Portuguese word for penguin, Seal João smiled, and the name this penguin diadem. So if you don't know, in Portuguese, also in Portugal, they call penguin Dindim. Dindim. So it's a din and a dim. Dindim. That's how they call that's how Portuguese say penguin. Oh, like that was gonna knock down my water. I mean my microphone. People in Provincia came to see Sujao penguin. Local fishermen brought the fresh cinders. The hungry penguin swallowed the fish whole hunk. Everyone loved Dindim, but anyone other than Sujao tried to pet or feed him, penguin picked. After 2 weeks, Dindim was strong again, strong enough to go home. Sujao loved Dindim, but he knew penguins belonged to the wild. So you're like kind of having the relationship. I think the man's happy to have the penguin Dindim. Okay, if you guys don't know, what's the man's name? Sujao. Sujao called the penguin Dindim. Okay? So I know in Portuguese we say Dindim as penguins, but he named it Dimdim because he was a Brazilian. You know, he like named the penguin. And one fact, most penguins don't actually live in the wild in Brazil. Okay. Sujao held Dindim on his lap one last time, and he stroked in his sleek feathers. He fed Dindim one last turn, and he walked with him to the water edge. He gave the penguin a tiny push. Dindim dove into the water and splashed in the waves, but then he swam right back to Sujao. Honk! Sujao's heart thumped with joy and swallow. So what the author's trying to say, Sujao, the man, swallowed his joy. That means his joy is loving. The next day, Sujao took Dindim far out to the sea in a fishing boat. He placed hand on Dindim's hand and looked at the shiny black eyes. He placed Dindim in the water and he took the boat back to the shore. Sujao didn't know if he would ever see Dindim again. He returned it home. Hey guys, one thing I want to say is, if you ever lose hope, just talk to your friends, okay? They'll help you. And then there was Dindim. Honk. After that, Dindim stayed with Sujao every day. Sujao brought fresh fish every day. They swam together in the ocean every day. They showered together in a little blue house. For many months, Dindim slept in the yard. The gate was open and the path to the ocean was clear, and still Dindim stayed. The man and penguin is really happy. Okay. One hot day in February, Dim Dim feathers began to fall out every day. Dim Dim lost more and he reigned in the warmth of feathers. He became very loopy looking penguin. Su Jiao worried that Dim Dim was sick. Dim Dim wouldn't eat, swim, or take showers. Su Jiao didn't know what to do. And a few weeks later, Dim Dim started growing new feathers. It took almost 3 weeks, but finally, right in time for carnival, Dim Dim had a shiny new coat. He was waterproofed again and ready to swim. Dim Dim was different. He stopped sitting on Su Jiao's left every morning. He swallowed his sourness and went straight to the beach and to swim. So sourness is sadness. Okay. But one day, Dim Dim dove into the water. Su Jiao with Su Jiao as usual, but this time Dim Dim swam deeper and farther than before. Su Jiao kept up, but his arms tried, but he had to turn back. He stood at the edge of the beach. He waited for a long time, only waves splashing against the shore. Dim Dim was gone. Hey guys, number one more rule in life: never swim deeper in ocean as a kid. Okay. So for a penguin, they can swim deeper, but if they have an owner, then they can't swim deeper because they want to see their owner again. Su Jiao looked back across the sand and his little blue house, silent against the crowd's walls. Then he took a shower. He ate his dinner. He lay in bed, listening for a flap of Dim Dim wet rabbit feet and a hello honk. All he heard was giggles in the night. The next morning, Su Jiao sat and drank his coffee. His lap was empty, but he remembered Dim Dim, silky feathers, and beat of his heart. Su Jiao walked into the beach and swam into the ocean, looking and listening for Dim Dim birds circling crowd in the sky, but no penguins honked on the Palvera beach. The village children asked where Dim Dim was. Su Jiao just shook his head. This is a good realistic book. Hey guys, if you don't know where I'm looking at, I'm just looking at the TV. You know why I'm looking at the TV? Because I set it up to the camera. So you can see me recording, okay? Okay. I hope they found Dim Dim again. You like this one. One morning, 4 months later, as Su Jiao stood digging his toes in the sand, he heard a sound that made his heart proud, like the waves on the shore. Honk, honk! Su Jiao prayed down on the beach. Could it really be? Dim Dim! The penguin wild fast as a little legs could, carried him right into Sinjim Sujal's arms. The two touched bill on nose. When they got back home, Sujal gave Dimdim a tall fat Sanjo and one after that other. The Dimdim headed straight into the shower. Honk honk. Dimdim lived in Sujal's for 7 years. They swam together, showered together, and ate together, and walked on the beach together. Each year, Dimdim changed his feathers, bunked goodbye, and headed to the sea. For 4 months, he lived in the wild. No one knew exactly where he went, but every year, right before Sujal's birthday in June, Dimdim came home. This is a long choreography. I'll read where's Dimdim now, okay? I'll just read it. In 2018, after 7 years, Dimdim did not return to Pavro. There are many explanations. Dimdim was young. Penguin where Saojao was found him. After many years in the human friend, Dimdim have gotten old enough and looks for a mate. He now spends summers in rising chicks on his own. He may be in his winters in the south, closer where he breeds, and also possible that something happened to Dimdim penguins in the wild for many dangers from the Pongos oil spills and the most wild penguins who survive breeding age like Dimdim lived 10 years or more. We hope that Dimdim is alive and well wherever he is. So this is actually a real intelligent story. The man is actually dead now. The man, this was in 2018. So that'll be like, right now it's 2024. Everyone knows. 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. So 7 years ago, this story happened. So that means the man was 50 that time when the story happened. So it depends. Like Michael Jackson died at 50, but it might be possible that Sujal is still alive. Right now he's still at Brazil. The penguin might be dead or not. So it depends on the choreography. And this book was from Animal Rescue of International Friendship. This story was from Simon Errol and illustrated by Rental Alcrow. So if you'll be wondering, is there a movie of this? No, there is not. It's a story, okay? It's a real story. If you search up this book on YouTube, you won't find anything. Nothing. Okay. How about you try YouTube Kids? I don't know how to upload YouTube Kids. I don't know my Apple ID password. So I'll tell you the full title of the book. It's called The Penguin of Ilaha Grande. Okay, so it's some Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. So it's The Penguin of Ilaha Grande. Ilaha Grande. So it's Spanish, yeah. Okay. Hey guys, if you don't know what's this, I'll tell you, but only if you let me talk. If you let me do one more book later, okay? Deal? Deal, okay. I'll show you this, but then I have to make a video, okay? Another video later. It will be a video about I don't know. I'll just show you. I'll just show you. Okay, it's this. It's supposed to be a mouse pad, but I used it as my microphone pad. So I lay it down and then put the microphone here. Now I can speak. And this was gifted in my school also, actually. It's called the Leprechaun necklace. Okay? It's called the Leprechaun necklace, okay? It's for St. Patrick's Day. Did St. Patrick's Day already passed? I don't really know. Did it? I think so it did. Yeah. It did. And I hope this is an inspired book, The Penguin of La Grande. I hope you enjoy this video and peace out.